getting tired, are you, Granny?
I never get tired. Here's me light here. Ain't too good for painting.
Oh, I don't want direct light. I'm after shadow and mood, texture. I'm painting you in dark colors because I see you as something from another time, another place.
Ain't that something? I'm from another time and another place.
Hold your head still. Good. Perfect.
Whoa! Well, I looked over the pond good and I couldn't find anything. Now, I'm used to Granny saying that she's seen the ghost of pumpkin cutter, but this is the first time someone else has seen him.
I don't know if I saw a ghost, Sheriff, but I certainly saw something.
Let me get this straight. Some intruder came in here and he gave you a good old Garcia scare?
A good scare. I was frightened. I admit it. Well, that's enough for today, Granny.
Suit yourself.
Anyone else see this ghost?
No, just Granny and myself. Wait a minute, Daisy Bell. Daisy Bell saw the ghost. Aesop too. Except I don't really think it was a ghost. Maybe a tramp or psycho. An escaped lunatic, maybe.
Well, escape from where?
I have no idea. Where do lunatics usually escape from?
Well, we're fierce out, Sheriff Green. Should have been here.
I hate writing these reports.
His eyes was all sunk in his skin was moldy, and his hair was all messed up. I reckon he's powerful lonely down there at the bottom of the pond.
Well, that pond's not supposed to have a bottom.
Then maybe he just floats in the water mud, floats and stays lonely.
Yeah. Well.
Hello? Daisy Bell, you ain't supposed to be out of bed.
Well, I'd like to ask you a few questions, Daisy Bell.
Questions?
Tell me what you saw.
When?
Last night.
I didn't see anything last night.
Don't upset her, Sheriff.
You didn't see some creep walking about this place?
No.
She's half out of her head with the fever.
Who's this?
This be Mr. Pembroke. He's painting my picture. Says I'm from another time and another place.
Well, I'll buy that.
Sheriff?
Yes?
Sheriff, what's the penalty for murder in this state?
Murder? Well, we got the death penalty.
I've got her, Granny.
What you have to go and say that for?
Well, what'd I say?
Death penalty.
Well, she asked me, didn't she?
I'm all right.
You sure?
Yes, thank you.
Mr. Pembroke, I don't know what kind of game you are playing, but I do not appreciate it.
I'm not playing any game.
Well, my time is valuable.
So is mine. Look, someone came crashing in here last night and he looked dangerous.
He came in, and he gave you a rootin' toot no scare, and he just turned around and went back out.
That's right.
Makes you wonder why he bothered to come in the first place.
All them cutters' delights is tormenting us dim shrouds.
I don't appreciate getting my leg pulled one bit. As far as I can tell, no crime has been committed. Now I'll be back. I'm keeping my eye on you, Mr. Pembroke.
It's a free country.
Mr. Pembroke know what he saw. He don't lie. He's a gentleman.
Sheriff, are you sure?
Well, about what, Daisy Bell?
Murder. It's the death penalty.
Well, I'm sure it's my job to know.
Aw.
You sound different somehow, Daisy Bell.
Oh, it's the triple laryngitis clearing up.
Mr. Pembroke,
Yes?
if you do see anything of this Michael, or not Michael, who am I thinking? Pumpkin cutter. You see anything of him, you let me know.
He didn't believe us, Granny.
Not so much as them won't see.
I think I better go upstairs. Whatever you gave me last night, Granny, it's made me very weak.
Weren't nothing but a little potion to help you sleep. You need another glass. Shouldn't be up and about asking questions of the sheriff. You need to conserve your strength.
I am sleepy.
Up to bed.
Need any help?
Up to bed.
That's better.
I want to see my sister. Where is she?
I don't work here. I paint here.
Aren't you a dim shroud?
I've been accused of a lot of things, but never that.
May I sit down? I apologize if I seem curt.
No problem.
I've been so worried about my sister.
Your sister?
June Hungerbird?
I've only been here one night, but I haven't met anyone by the name of June Hungerford.
She's here, I hope.
It's just me, the dim shrouds, and a late-night visitor from the local stagnant pond.
Sorry?
Oh, forget I said anything. Name's Paul Pembroke.
Betty Hungerford. I hope she hasn't left and gone somewhere. She's not herself at all. Very impulsive.
Do you want me to get Mrs. Dimshroud?
I'd appreciate that. Thank you.
I declare, you're back.
Hello, Slop.
Aesop,
I keep forgetting. Sorry, Aesop.
I know why you're back.
Where is she, Aesop? My sister.
You're back on account you like me.
I try to like everyone. I'm easy to get along with.
I could tell you was all fired up when I mentioned getting hitched. Figured you didn't say nothing on account you'd be the shy type.
He's demented. You misunderstood, Slop or Aesop. I'm here for my sister.
I'm gonna go upstairs and comb my hair and put on some pomade. When I come down, we can go sit on the front porch and do some courting.
No.
Paul's gonna be mighty impressed, and I tell him I'm hitching up with the city.
No, Aesop, please wait. Ugh.
That's a man in a hurry.
He's impossible. Would you see if you can find Mrs. Dimshroud?
Leave it to me.
I'll never forgive myself for leaving June in this awful place. She'll be coming around the mountain when she comes. She'll be coming around the mountain when she comes. Howdy! June! Thank goodness. Now don't argue and don't interrupt. This is important. I don't find that attractive. That does not do a thing for you. Sit down, June. You were right. That crazy Edwina Hyde showed up at my apartment last night, and she did everything but froth at the mouth. Howdy! She said she knew where you were, and she was going to kill you. When she left, I came here and didn't waste any time. Howdy! When I got here, I realized I did exactly what she wanted me to do. I led her straight to the victim. Howdy! Don't bother the pack. We're getting out of here right now and heading for the nearest forest ranger. I said howdy! Howdy? What's with all this howdy business? Oh, I get it. You're blending in. Camouflage. Well, I'm afraid your impersonation won't fool Edwina Hyde. You're right. She's clever. Someone's at the door! Yes, yes. I better see who's there. Take polite to let folks stand outside. Stop talking that way. It's not necessary thing. Are you crazy? Open that door and you're dead. That could be Edwina. You stay here. I'll deal with her.
That tonic ought to make her sleep for hours. I'll give her 3 tablespoons, lock the door too. Daisy Bell, where you going? Everyone's looking for you.
Here's Mrs. Dimshroud. Huh. That's odd. She was here a minute ago. She was very eager to see you.
Well, she ain't here now.
She said she was looking for her sister, someone named June Hungerford.
Never heard the name. She must have come to the wrong place.
I guess if it's really important, she'll be back.
I reckon. You ain't had no breakfast, Mr. Pembroke. I'll fix you some.
I feel like I should be paying for my room and board.
Well, you're making Granny feel mighty happy. I say that's fair exchange. Besides, we're going to get the picture, ain't we?
I promise, Granny. I can always paint another for myself. I've made some sketches.
Of course, if you want to pay something extra, I won't refuse.
Good. I really wish I could paint as well as the man who painted that portrait.
Coffee's on the stove.
It's right, that Daisy Bell. Never stays put long enough to be caught.
I don't live here, you understand? Maybe someone else can help us.
I hope.
When you're looking for rooms, we's full up.
I'm looking for my sister, June. June?
Are you by any chance Granny Dimshroud?
Who you be?
I'm Isabel Ward, and this is Duke Finley.
You hiking through the hills?
That's right.
I'll be Granny.
Great.
You see, a friend of ours came looking for you, and he never came back.
You see, the police have him down as a missing person.
Why was he looking for me?
He's a folklorist?
Oops.
Well, you see, Mike, he was working on his thesis. He told us he was going to Granny Dimshaw's cabin because you knew more about these hills than anyone else alive.
That's true. I'd be famous in these parts, but I give up conjuring.
Did he come here?
Nope, Sheriff already been asking.
Something strange must have happened to him.
Do you think he met with foul play?
Mike knew how to take care of himself. He was sort of a wilderness man.
Since the police haven't came up with anything, we thought we'd retrace his steps, see where he might have hiked.
The only thing for sure is that he came here to meet Granny Dimshroud.
Well, he didn't, and that's that.
Do you have a picture?
With these newspaper clippings.
It's a long article about strange mountain customs and ways. Mike wrote it.
I remember reading this. My sister pointed it out to me. Front page.
You see, we had some classes with Mike. You can't imagine how upset everyone is.
Here, Granny, you take a look.
Nope, I ain't never seen him. So you college kids into that folklore stuff?
Yes, both of us.
It's our major, anthropology.
Anthropology?
You come with me down the root cellar and I'll show you my fascinating herb garden. Take no ordinary herb garden because everything I got is special. Pelican garlic, squaw tea, pepper grass.
She's a classic mountain type, isn't she?
You noticed?
She certainly didn't want to talk about Mike.
No, she didn't. I wonder where my sister's gone. She's not herself at all.
Did you get the impression that Granny Dimshroud knew more than she was telling?
Believe me, anything is possible in this squirrel cage.
I don't know why, but I have the strangest feelings Mike's been here.
I think you're imagining things.
Maybe.
You want to see my fascinating special herb garden or not? Yeah!
We're coming, Granny.
Let's get her talking. We may find out something.
I didn't know we had company.
You? You?
You talking to me?
Of course I'm talking to you. You're Mr. Dimshot, I presume.
Well, I always have been.
Where's my sister?
Who's your sister?
June Hungerford.
I never heard of her.
Well, she's here, and I'm not leaving without her.
You can't stay here. All the rooms are took.
Well, you'll just have to make room for me.
But you won't like it here either. The beds are all lumpy.
I doubt I'll be sleeping anyways.
But the food ain't so good.
Fine, I'm on a diet. But just so we're clear, I know my sister's here. I don't want any problems, but I'm not leaving without her. How much is the room?
$5
For one night?
for the week.
I won't be staying the week. Here.
This here be $50.
So?
I'll see if Ada got change.
I'm still here. I'm not leaving without her. Oh, where could she have gone? She's driving me crazy.
Hair's gone and the pomade's on. Oh, I smell like Goodwill and I'm feeling frisky.
Oh no, not you again.
I took these duds out of Pa's old trunk. It's what he wore when he married Mom. I figure I'll wear this when you and I get hitched.
I have no intentions of marrying you.
I like a city gal with lots of spare. Which way, right? Here, from me to you.
I don't want them.
There's a token of my affection.
I don't want a token of your affection. I'm not marrying you. I'm out of here. Let go of my arm, you Neanderthal.
Is that what I am?
That and more.
You ain't fooling me, Miss Betty. You like to play hard to get. I like that in the city.
Let go of my arm, I said. Let go.
You and I can go sit on the front porch and spark.
Let go.
It's like I figured. Ada can't make no change. Sorry, we're all filled up here. Looking for a room, try the motel next to Moongo Cafe and Gift Shop.
Money?
Concentrate, gal.
The money the widow gave us to pay back the government.
For back taxes.
Money don't do nothing but cause trouble. We need that cash money, Daisy Belle.
We done tore this house off hard.
Look everywhere.
I even tore up the floorboards.
Did you bury it? Nope.
You didn't burn it in a fireplace, did you?
Nope.
Maybe she ate it.
Nope. Then where'd you hide it? Don't you want to know where I've been?
Of course we do.
I got on the bus and went to the city. And I ate in a Chinese restaurant. And I played a video game. And I saw the same movie 6 times. It was a Walt Disney. Wandering off like that. No telling what might happen to you. Maybe if I took a walk by myself, I could remember where I hid the money. I like being by myself.
That's a mighty fine idea. You take yourself a nice long walk. Anything you want.
Try to remember, Daisy Belle. Try hard. I will! Well, I declare, a glowworm is brighter than Daisy Belle.
I sure hope she recollects.
What are we gonna do about the other one? June Hungerford, I think the sheriff already suspects something.
I'm getting hitched.
If a June Hungerford tells what she done, we'll be arrested too.
Why, we didn't kill no one.
We's what they call accessories. Before, during, and after the fact.
If and she makes trouble, Granny can give her some more of that sleeping potion.
You can't keep her groggy and locked up forever.
I'll think of something.
I'm getting hitched.
Aesop, you go out and keep an eye on Daisy Belle. Make sure she don't get lost again.
Oh, Mom. You're always picking on me. I don't get no respect. I said I'm getting hitched.
I better see what them college kids is doing down in the root cellar. They're snoopers. They knew all about me. I'll be famous. If we don't find that money, being famous won't matter none. You leave them college kids to me. I'll get rid of them.
If it ain't one thing, it's another.
I wonder why we didn't just take a check from the widow instead of cash. Would have made things a lot simpler.
We gotta report this to the police.
How'd Mike's backpack get into the cellar?
They were hiding it, of course.
Well, what do you think they did with Mike?
I don't like to think about it. Let's go.
Boom!
Ah!
Go, take her! It's only me.
Mike!
Shh. What's all this?
Those clothes, that cool getup.
This your idea of a joke?
They think I was murdered, the dim shrouds. I was knocked out, that's all. Got a good-sized bump on my head. And they tossed me in a pond. I suppose they thought I'd sink to the bottom. Anyways, I thought it'd be a great opportunity for a field experiment.
Field experiment.
I'd see how primitive types react when they came face to face with a living superstition. I'm pretending to be Pumpkin Cutter.
Mike, they tried to murder you.
Don't you think you ought to see a doctor or the police? This smells terrible.
The ghost of Pumpkin Cutter is a local legend. The reactions I'm getting will be a big part of my thesis.
Got a reaction from us. You were always a prankster, but aren't you carrying this a bit too far?
Hey, education should be fun. I'm enjoying myself.
You would if only you knew how upset everyone is.
Mike, I'm really angry at you.
Howdy, folks.
Howdy.
Watch this.
Don't I know you? You look like someone I see before. But who?
Aesop, is that you?
She be my intended.
Aesop, there are several locked rooms upstairs, and I'd like the keys. Please?
You'll have to ask Mom.
Where is she?
In the kitchen, I reckon.
I want to see what's in those rooms, and I won't take no for an answer.
Who's she?
Well, this place gets a lot of traffic.
You didn't scare that guy.
Interesting type. Someone's coming.
Who are you?
Please don't shoot.
We're innocent college students.
Where is she? Don't try to protect her.
Who are you talking about?
Don't play innocent.
Hey, take it easy, lady. You don't want to shoot anyone. We're all friends here.
You look terrible. You ought to get some sun.
Who are you looking for?
June Hungerford. Probably upstairs.
Miss Spaulding.
This isn't a social call. Better from Ada.
Well, sure. I'd be happy to.
There may be grounds for legal action.
Taking advantage of that poor sweet Daisy Belle.
I intend to put a stop to that.
It's an awful family. Always has been.
There's no need to remind me. I've long advised my partners at the law firm that we do everything possible to get Daisy Belle out of this bizarre atmosphere. But I'm only one lone voice howling in the wilderness.
You got them in the bear trap now. What Ulysses did is illegal, isn't it?
It's certainly unethical.
If this town could get rid of them dim trouts, it would sure do a lot for the ecology.
You hate them, don't you?
I'm only thinking of Daisy Belle.
Yes, quite right. The issue is Daisy Belle.
Well, ain't this a nice surprise?
Is it?
How about a glass of lemonade? I made it fresh.
Mr. Dimshroud, please step in here. I've asked the sheriff to meet me here.
Sounds mighty serious.
It is. Where's Daisy Belle?
Out somewhere in Lincoln.
About what?
Some money she had. The money I lent them for the taxes, no doubt.
Which is why I'm here. Do you recognize this check?
Well, it's the one you give us. It's our quarterly.
Ma,
Hush up, Aesop.
but Ma, you don't understand.
Hush up, Aesop.
But Ma,
Only one way to deal with you, boy. When I say hush up, I mean hush up. Aesop's a good boy, but he needs training.
Mr. Dimshroud, is that your X on the back of the check?
Of course it's his X. I recognize his X anywhere. Always makes it real small.
Almost dainty.
You gave this check to Mrs. Merck as a partial payment for a personal loan. Is that correct?
It's Mr. Pembroke.
Oh, am I interrupting something?
There's some misunderstanding about the check.
More than a misunderstanding, I'm afraid.
What you driving at, Miss Spaulding? How'd you get that check?
I gave it to Miss Spaulding.
Well, how come?
I felt it was my duty as a good citizen.
But I thought you didn't like her.
I wish someone would tell me what the problem be.
The problem, babe. The problem is this. The money this check represents can be used for only one purpose. The care and boarding of Daisy Belle. The money is hers, not yours. The money can't be used for your purposes.
But if we can't pay with Daisy Bale's checks, this property goes to the widow Merck or the government for back taxes.
That's none of my concern.
It's the pumpkin cutter purse. That's what it is. You might go to jail for this.
You're a sly Dixon, widow Merck. You took that check and never said nothing.
She could use it against us dim shrouds.
Evening all.
Ah, Sheriff, there you are. I was just explaining the situation to the Dimshrouds.
Well, like I told you, Miss Spaulding, I'm sure they didn't have any criminal intent. Are you sure you want to press charges?
I'll have to consult with my law firm. In any case, I consider these people unstable, and I want you here for protection.
Unstable?
we ain't got no stable.
This is not a fit residence for Daisy Belle. The law firm is a trustee. I'm taking her with me, for better or worse.
Taking Daisy Belle away from the hills?
But she loves the hills.
She belongs here.
The check says it all.
Checks can't talk.
Aren't you a little harsh?
It's for Daisy Belle's own good.
Coming round mountain when she goes. She'll be coming round the mountain when she goes.
It's Daisy Belle!
Daisy Belle, did you remember where you hid the money?
I didn't hide it. Daisy Belle, Miss Spaulding's taking you away.
Well, I don't want to go anywhere. I like it here. The hills is home. There, what did I tell you?
Daisy Belle, this money the widow lends, what did you do with it?
I took it with me
Took it with you?
to the city. $60,000?
In cash?
Good heavens.
I spent some for the video game and the Chinese restaurant and the Walt Disney movie. Don't forget, I seen it 6 times. But where is the money? I got it right here.
The raincoat?
the city.
Twarn't hit at all.
Hold it, folks. Isn't going to help with everyone going loco. Just leave that money right where it is.
I reckon we got enough of them taxes.
What if you do? This property will come to me because you'll never be able to pay my loan.
Certainly not with any of Daisy Bell's money.
Open the door.
Let us out.
Oh, now what?
Sounds like them college kids. Who locked you guys in?
Some crazy lady.
With a gun.
God!
Do you know who she was?
No, but she meant business.
She was looking for someone named June Hungerford.
And chasing after someone named Robert Shansky?
Daisy Bell! I'm all right, I tell you. A little sleepy, that's all.
We have got to get out of here.
There's Daisy Bell now.
Well, how'd she get loose?
That's what I was trying to tell you. My intended took the keys.
Sheriff, I want to press charges against these people. They've been keeping my sister prisoner, and I suspected they drugged her.
Sheriff, there's something I want to tell
Where
you.
do you think you're going? Stay right there.
She looks like Daisy Bell, but she doesn't sound like Daisy Bell.
I'm not Daisy Bell. I'm June Hungerford. And I killed a man. It was self-defense.
Oh.
Does any of this make sense?
Well, you don't look so good. You sit here and you tell me that again.
It's simple, really. I'm getting married next month to a serviceman stationed in Europe. And his ex-girlfriend has been hounding me.
Threatening my sister's life. She's a mental case.
Obviously, the woman these kids saw with the gun.
I came here to hide out, but she sent her brother to kill me.
Well, what did you do with the body?
Boy, do you have a surprise coming.
You too, Sheriff.
How so? Put those hands on your head!
You only thought you killed me. I'm no ghost.
I said get those hands on your head!
Didn't mean any harm.
Any harm? All this time I thought I was a murderess!
Poor kid. Sheriff, you're going to arrest someone, aren't you?
As soon as I find out what the crime is.
Now I know where I see you before.
What? You like pumpkin cutter?
Nope. How many times I gotta tell you, boy? Get those hands on your head! Not you guys, just hands.
Okay. Incidentally, neither of my sisters are named Edwina.
All you stay right here till I get back. I'm taking him in.
What's the charge?
Well, I'll think of something. You too, Miss Hungerford.
She hasn't done anything.
She assaulted this young man, didn't she?
What if she did? I'm not pressing charges.
Well, someone's guilty of something! And we'll sort this out down in my office. You too, Ulysses. Ada.
No one's going anywhere until I finish my work. And we I've been waiting for this moment. You'll never steal another woman's boyfriend. I didn't steal mine. You did.
Hold it right there!
That ain't a gun you're holding, Sheriff. That's not. Oh, there's a duster. Pick up that gun. You'll end up in a zipper bag.
Darn it.
Thought you could get away with it, huh? Oh, hush up!
Leave that gun right where it is!
You shouldn't be arresting me. You should be arresting her. She's the guilty party. I've had better days. All I want to do now is see Bob. Bob! He's mine! Bob is mine!
Dude, have your things. We're getting out of here right now.
You should be arresting
Let's
her!
go!
Not me!
What a day. Look, Granny, maybe this isn't the best time, but can I get an interview with you?
Why not? There's going to be a vacant room. It's got a rug on the floor and a quilt on the bed.
Fantastic. I'm gonna go until Duke and Isabel.
Well, Daisy Bell's back, and I reckon we got the money for them taxes, but we're going to lose the house and everything,
possible you don't realize what you have here?
What are you talking about, Mr. Pembroke?
That old picture of Mudslide.
What about it?
It's an original picture by Robert P. Shansky. Yes?
Who's Robert P. Shansky?
A famous American portrait painter. One of the best.
You reckon I can pose for him?
I don't think so, Granny. He's been dead a long time. I reckon. I walked in. And the signature. Didn't you ever check the signature? That painting's worth a small fortune.
Fortune?
Yeah, you could sell that painting, repay your back taxes and your loan to Widow Merck, and have plenty left over.
We saved!
I can't wait to tell my intended.
You ain't fooling with us, Mr. Pembroke?
Trust me, I know that painting's worth.